Hello everyone and welcome to a hot lap of the Circuit de la Sarthe in the 2015 Porsche 919 Hybrid. Now, we're starting up the lap, so flat out towards the start finish line, simple as. Okay, now that we start the lap, went off track a bit there but it's no biggie, doesn't cost us that much time. Using the curb here on the right hand side, hug that curb which brings you into the Dunlop chicane. Now the chicane is uphill and the camber of the road will fall away from you. You get on the power early under the famous Dunlop bridge and into the Dunlop S's downhill, 5th gear. The car keeps wanting to turn right but you need to make it turn left. Just get the front end in there and get it round the second two bends. Now Tertruge, critical corner. Very fast entry, very fast exit, as this will determine how your straight line speed fares for this, the first part of the Mulsanne straight. Now, into 5th gear, into 6th gear. Now, you can relax now. All you need to do is just think about a simple gear change, and now you've taken top gear. Now you can truly relax. Make sure everything on the car is okay before you brake for the first chicane. Braking after the 200 meter board, coming down to about 70 miles an hour from over 200 miles an hour. On the exit, let the car run free and true. Coming down to the second chicane, a very important part for when you're driving this track is crossing the crown of the road, the centre white line. If you do that, if you go down on the left hand side for 24 hours, you'll damage the underside of the car. Once again, braking after the 200 meter board, coming down from 200 down into about 90 miles an hour. Once again, let the car run free. Use the apex on the left. Now for the slight kink on the Mulsanne straight, and now we come up to the infamous Mulsanne hump. Now this used to be a big jump over where the car would go very light. Nowadays it's a little bit easier. Coming down into the Mulsanne corner, braking from 200 miles an hour down to about 60 miles an hour, you lose all grip and all sense of speed while going through that corner. Now, the run down to the Indianapolis and Arnage corners is one of my favourites on the track because you're kind of nestled in the forest, the road is narrow, grass banks either side along the Armco. When the sun sets, you get sun in your eyes, so it's very difficult to see where you're going. Braking from the 200 meter board, coming down to this little banked kink and into the Indianapolis curve itself. It's a negative camber, which means you can get a lot more speed round there than you normally think you would. Arnage, the hardest corner on this track because it's so slow. You come down from about 100 miles an hour to 50 miles an hour for that 90-degree right-hander. Now this part of the track is where you can exceed nearly 200 miles an hour. It's only the fourth part of the track where you can exceed 200 as we run up onto the Porsche curves. Now these are really hard corners to master. They're fast on entry, so you have a fast right, then a fast left, small bit of straight, then another fast left, then another fast right. Don't touch that white line or the grass because you'll be off. Then another fast left, and then these two little kinks for the Corvette turns, and then you've only got two chicanes left, the forward chicanes. Braking just after the entrance to the pit lane, run the curb on the left, run the curb on the right, keep over to the right side, hit the curb on the left, hit the curb on the right, wide open throttle, third, fourth and across the line. That's 3 minutes 28 and over 8.5 miles done.